And on the N12, we are remembering the legacy of our former NewsWatch 12 anchor Ron Brown. With his hard work and dedication to broadcasting for over 15 years, the Oregon Association of Broadcasters has honored Brown with its Broadcast Heritage Award. Now, with so many stories he's told in Southern Oregon, here's a look back at his accomplishments and how much it meant to us and the community.
After 6 years of reporting, Ron became the first anchor of NewsWatch 12 this morning when it launched in the early 90s. During his career, Ron received numerous awards for excellence in broadcasting, including an Oregon Heritage Award for his popular Oregon Century 1.5 series commemorating the state's sesquicentennial.
Good evening. I'm Ron Brown.
That series evolved to become Oregon Trails. He also was awarded Best Breaking News Coverage from the Associated Press after he captured this video. Get back! During his nearly 30 years with NewsWatch 12, Ron estimated he reported on between 6,000 and 7,000 stories.
I figured out one evening when I was trying to get to sleep about 250 stories a year. For every 4 years, that's another 1,000 stories, so maybe 7,000 stories or so.
He kept a copy of nearly every one. And he says his primary concern was always making sure his stories were accurate and would make a difference in someone's life.
NewsWatch 12.
He accomplished that goal even at the cost of his own comfort. In May of 2005, he was out on a story when he found out his home was on fire. Before he retired, he talked about the day he became the news.
One day, I was out on a chase heading out towards Weimar, and I got a call about a fire near my house. And I didn't know anything about it, but I continued on. Then I got a phone call when I got to the scene of the chase, where the chase had ended. Turns out it was my house that was on fire. So I had to quickly shoot my video and then turn around and get back, and coming back into town to see that big column of smoke coming up, and come to find out it's actually my house that's burning. That was a little bit of an empty feeling.
Well, I think the key there was you continued on the story you were on and then went to your house that was burning down.
Yeah,
that's dedication.
Well, I didn't get to finish the story. I had to hand that video off to somebody else because other things came up, you might say.
After being a part of Southern Oregon and Northern California's morning routine for decades, Ron retired in June of 2015.
And I thank you very much for accepting me. Thank you.
He had such an impact on our team that we named our newsroom after him, the Ron Brown News Center.